Has the stream started? Hello, my name's Climate of Joe. Welcome back to a Minecraft YouTube video. In this video, we are playing on Minecraft Survival Legacy. What I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to go and be making a new mining quarry for our builds. So, it's a bit night time now, so I need to go to bed first. And then I'm going to go walk over here. Hello, Aiden King. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm doing my accent. I'm doing a just thicker accent of my accent. So if we're gonna go down here looking for a Minecraft bed. Hello, Mystical Tree. Welcome to the stream. I'm too busy to finding a song to prove that now. But you're definitely not the last. I know I'm not the last. But a few months ago when I started doing these streams, I was the last. You couldn't find a Legacy Console Edition stream. If you find a Legacy Console Edition stream now, I might have inspired the person, because a lot of people have been commenting how I've been inspiring them to take up streaming on Legacy Console Edition. So, right, today, hello Sans, welcome. What I'm doing, we're going to be building a new mine. We're going to be building a bit of a quarry. So, first things first, we need to find a location. But right first, remember you. Of course I remember you. You were literally on my stream yesterday. I'm not going to forget you after 24 hours. My memory isn't that bad. Actually, saying that, my memory is actually quite good. Right, what we're going to do then, we're going to go down here. Right, okay, right into here. I think we're going to need some stone. Some stone bricks. Well, we haven't got a lot of those actually. So, do I wear glasses? I do, yeah. I do. Do I wear glasses? I do. Occasionally. I do occasionally. I will admit that I do wear glasses occasionally, because I technically have to have glasses for certain things. But my eyesight's actually improved a lot since I was a kid. But yeah, I do have to wear glasses. But it's not that I'm blind. It's not that I'm blind. It was just that one eye was weaker than the other guy. Is your hair brown or ginger? Blonde. You changed your profile picture? Yeah, one of my subscribers sent me a new profile picture. So we've changed it. Is your hair blonde or ginger? My hair's not ginger nor brown, it's blonde. I am not ginger. Some people have jokingly said I'm ginger, but I'm not. I am nowhere near ginger. Might as well break this tree down. It was missing something. So, I think we need to find a perfect spot to build it, to build the quarry, to build the new mining system. So, I'm thinking here. Hello, Glue Beans, welcome. I'm thinking right here, actually. I'm thinking, no, I don't know. We're making some sort of quarry, but I'm not sure where we're going to put it. We want it out of the way. How about down over here? Yeah, my hair's not ginger, Sans. It's blonde. It's not ginger or brown. Right, here we go. Oh God! Golly golly gosh! Golly golly gosh! By golly by jingo! We found what we've come for, we've found already. So using what we've brought with us, using the tools that we've brought with us, using these tools that we've brought with us, we are here we go. So guys, what we're doing then, we're mining these holes. Fantastic. My laptop is currently on 41%. It says 31 minutes. It might be because I've just plugged the Elgato in and the OBS. So I'm just going to wire my laptop on charge. I don't think it's gone in far enough. No, the wire didn't go in far enough. Weird. So now we are going to need some torches. So, good. Now, I think we might have to get some torches in the future because it's very dark. I'm having to hope to the longest hope that we could have some I'm hoping to the hope that we have some torches over here at the mansion. This could make us or break us. I'm building the tutorial world of my survival world. Cool. Alright. Well, we have got some coal blocks. That's useful. I would never normally do this, but we need some torches for the mine, for the new mine we're digging. We need some torches for the new mine that we are digging. So I wouldn't normally nick torches from a farm, but we need them down the mine. Oh, we need them down the mine, we do. 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 We need them down the mine. Hello Makados, welcome to the stream. Hello Ranjit Kumar, welcome to the stream. I've just broke a little bit too much of that, so I think we need to replace a bit of that. There we go. Where would we need this? About here, I think. Now, 2 blocks down, ironically, would be here. Good. Why is your less live 2 hours? Why is my last live 2 hours? Were you on the stream? Were you on yesterday's stream? Were you on the stream yesterday? Only. Yeah. Did you watch the whole stream, or did you only watch certain bits? Did you only watch certain bits? First hour, I'm gonna go eat. Oh, okay, yeah. So you were on, then you went in there. Okay, yeah. If you watched the whole stream, you'd understand why. When I was streaming yesterday, my sister's not been very well, so my sister's been ill. When I was in the last parts of the yesterday's stream, you could hear my sister being sick in the next room. So it wasn't very pleasant viewing for anyone who was actually in the stream. So I ended the stream because all you could hear was my sister being sick in the next room. So it wasn't very it wasn't very nice for anyone that was everyone that was watching the stream. So I ended the stream because I know Decepted picked it up. Well, yeah. So. Because my sister was ill in the next room, all you could hear was her throwing up and being sick, so I stopped the stream so none of you had to hear that. That's why it's 2 hours. Also as well, because up to the point of it yesterday, my sister hadn't been sick all day. My sister hadn't been sick all day yesterday until I started to do that stream, and then she was really sick. As in, you could hear it through the mic, even though that she was the other side of the house. So, yeah, that's why I ended the stream, because I didn't want you guys to have to hear that. Right, so... Perfect. By the way, what should I build in my nostalgic world? Why have you changed your logo? Because the old one looks better. It might do. I'm giving this one a try though, because a subscriber a subscriber made it for me. So I decided to see what it looked like. I'm convinced that's silverfish stone. There we go. I still got that logo. That logo's still there. Just we could swap it back if everyone wants it swapped back. There we go. Here we go. Perfect. I don't know how deep we are, but here we go. Perfect. Right, replace this with stone. So We are going to have to go and get some more torches in a minute, because it's starting to get really dark. Gotta go bye. Oh, goodbye, Red Nothing. Thank you for joining the live stream, and I'll see you in the next one. Right. I'm gonna play Ghost Duck. Ghost Duck. What's Goss Duck? I've heard of Goose, Duck Goose. I've heard of Duck Goose. I've never heard of that one. What's that one? Ike VC MM2. What? Right, what am I going to do? Hello, my Bubbin Badrami. Welcome to the stream. I'm hoping we hit a cave in a second. I'm hoping we hit some sort of cave. That would be good. If we could hit a cave right now, guys, that would be splendid. Hello Paul, welcome to the stream. Right, so we should have brought a map with us. How is your day going? My day's going absolutely splendid. Thank you for asking. How's yours going? We're just gonna quickly go back upstairs, guys, because we've done quite well, but I have no idea where we are. I have no idea how far we've dug down. So I know where we are now. Good. Right, I'm gonna go this way. Luckily, I know where we are, and the path literally lines up here. Fantastic. So now we can go this way. Which this way, if we go this way, it takes us to the matter is yeah. Glowstone, but we need torches. Thank you to the people who subscribe, by the way. That's really kind of you. As it stands, we are 63 subscribers off hitting 5,800. Hello Assassin Gaming, welcome to the stream. Here we go. Hello, Alirza. Welcome to the stream. Anyway, just going to quickly click this bed because it's night time. What do you mean? I may not rest now. Oh, bloody hell. How's your day going? My day's going absolutely amazing. How's yours? Right, let's quickly go this way. I need to get some torches from somewhere. I need to get some torches from the chest. How are you? I'm really good. How are you? Is my mic not working? Oh no, it is. Perfect. That's what I want. A map. I don't care what map I have, because even if we're not on the same map, it'll still give us the coordinates of where we are. And the only coordinate I'm interested in is the Y coordinate. The only one I'm interested in is the Y coordinate. And the reason is for that, I only care about the Y coordinate at the moment because we are literally... So right now we are at 71. So part of the house is at part of the house here is at 73. The lowest part of the house is at 71. The highest part of the house is at 72. Lowest part over here is at 70. Is also 71. Anyway, yo, I graduated today. How are you proud? What have you graduated from? What have you graduated from? Mason 120914. Can you say I'm college? So is that American college? Is that like US style college? Yeah, how do they do that in America? Because is college like uni? Is American colleges basically uni? Because college in the UK is something different. Is college like uni in America? Because if so, congratulations, because I've just graduated a, I forgot because I have short-term memory loss. Oh, blimey. Congratulations, I literally just graduated from a degree myself, so congratulations. I know how hard it is. So what did you graduate from? What course? Area study. Sorry, man, I'm gonna have to go to sleep. Gotta go. It's alright. We are gonna quickly head over here because this is exactly where that we're building this. Oh God! Sorry, I got itchy nose. Oh. Goodbye, Assassin Gaming. But yeah, Mason 120914. What did you exactly graduate? What course did you do? Computing, science. Politics. Right. Let's just get this down here. What is actually, if you're still here, like I said, I kind of forgot really. You forgot what you studied. I believe it was science. That's really interesting. So, can you remember long term? Then, can you remember long term then? That's really interesting. That's a really interesting concept. I've never heard of that before. Well, I know I've heard of short term memory loss, but yeah. It's hard to explain, yeah, because I've always thought of it like this. If you can't remember... I've always thought of it a bit like this. If you can't remember short term, how do you remember long term? Because those long term things would have once been short term. I've always found that bit quite interesting about how people can remember... Hello, Aura 1234, welcome. Hello, Ranunel, Ronald Alfonso, welcome to the stream. Right, let's just break these. Let's just, actually, let's just dig all this out in a minute. So I've got to try and work out. Your magic... Well, I wasn't born with short-term memory loss. No, I understand that. I understand that. But I said the interesting thing I think about that type of stuff is that if you have short-term memory loss, how do people remember things in the long term? Because everything long term was once short term. I find it quite interesting. I can see what people are going to say in the future. Cool. Oh, bollocks. I've put this in the wrong place. I've put this one block in the wrong place. That's good though, isn't it? Oh. Well, it's like dimension. Yeah. Hello, Coach Kanai Queen. Hello, welcome to the stream. No, it's Coco, isn't it? Well, no, Code Show. To me it says Coco, but I want to ask something. Yeah, what do you want to ask? You forget, but then remember after getting not told. Really? Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, I've not put a hole there. Good. So, how deep are we? Y37. So, what? How to? Is it day or night in my country right now? No, it's daytime. It's not nighttime. Yeah, it's daytime. 72, so we're one block above the Survival Legacy house then. Right, so we're gonna quickly work out the dimensions of this place, this bit here. So yours is nighttime, cool. Here we go. So So, we're starting to get materials showing up, so that's fantastic. So, if you've just joined, we're actually building a quarry where we will be able to get materials from. I just putting wood in the wrong place. But yeah, congratulations, Mason. Can I ask you, Mason, why hello, Trust and Mistrust. Why does your name have the 12th of September? Actually, no, you're American, aren't you? So why does your can I just ask you, why does your account... Hello, Liliana Cuckoo. Welcome to the stream. Can I ask you, Mason, why does your account have the 9th of December 2014 on it? Is that a special day for you or something? It's just interesting. My uncle has given me a new Dell screen monitor as his work accidentally sent him to. I mean, that's great. Why is one of these out? Why is this 8x1? Why is this 8x1? So it's perfectly fine here. And then, bollocks, I've done it again. So it's not that side, it's actually this side that's all out. Your voice is like British people. Well, I am British, so yeah, I thought that was obvious, but yeah, I thought it was obvious that I was British. Yeah, your voice sounds British, yeah, because it is. But yeah, 100%. My voice sounds British because I am British. So, I thought you were American. I'm not American. Do I sound American? American people speak a bit like this. Americans, they speak a bit like this. If they're gonna get on their knees and do their jobs, that's how they speak. Yeah, I know, but Deceptor's making a joke about this. Deceptor's been making a joke about this for years. And it's just about, he jokingly said, climate of joke, 2-year-old allegations. And honestly, he does not stop going on about it. Your eyes are heavy. Why are your eyes heavy? Of all the things that could be heavy, your eyes. Which is interesting. Bollocks. I put that wood in the wrong place. Joe, when someone in America gets on their knees, it's to give a... That is true, probably. That's a typical American thing, that is. They can't wait. Yeah, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. If you, I'm gonna guess that you're quite young if you don't know what that means. So yeah, we're not gonna explain what that is. Yeah, don't Google it. Burger is 100% right. Do not Google it. Ah, bollocks, something was in my eye. Oh, bloody hell, sorry, something was really in my eye then. Oh, Deceptive. Well, of course, Deceptive would say a voice because Deceptive's a creep. I'm joking, but hello, Shinji76. Welcome to the stream. We're literally trying to build a quarry into the unknown. Hello, Dream Not. Welcome to the stream. Right, so Dream Not, you know me, right? I've heard of Dream. I don't know. I've heard of Dream. I've never heard of Dream Not. Well, hello, Joe. How are you? You didn't know? Of course I don't know. I don't know anything. I have, in fact, I've never known anything. Right, so how deep are we into the ground? We are 37 blocks. You know Dream. Cool. I mean, I had a dream last night. I dreamt about writing a book, which I am technically writing a book at the moment. Honestly, guys, I find this really funny. You're a fan? He's just a late channel creator. You had a dream that you got hit by a car. Yeah, it's a smurfed account. What's a smurfed account? Yeah. Here we go. Perfect. So, these are going to be our mines. So we're making a big mining system. I've really hurt my knees. Actually, that is true, to be honest, Burger. I almost got hit by a car a few years ago. Smurf is like a fake, but it has a YouTube user. Well, I thought you were talking about the Smurfs, as in the kids' animated cartoons in the 1970s and the films from the early 2000s. To be honest, I almost got hit by a car once. This car came out and just flung around the corner, and it missed me by about I used to get, we're at this place I would get off the bus to go to college. People would never stop there, and and this car comes flying through and missed me by about a fraction of an inch. Just got a broken arm now. Jesus, I have never broke a bone. Surprisingly, I've never broken a bone in my life. Yeah, rather surprisingly, everybody, I have never broken a bone. Never in my life have I broke a bone. I damaged my ankle, but that was a sprain, it wasn't a break. Nope, I haven't even broke a finger. I've never broken a bone in my life. In almost 23 years of living, yep, never broken a bone in my life. You broke your nose like yesterday. I don't get how people break noses. I don't. That's one of the ones I've never understood. I don't get how people break noses. It's not common to break bones anyway. That's true. I mean, in almost 23 years of living, I've never broken a bone in my life. I came close with damaging my ankle, but that was just a bad sprain. Here we go. This is looking perfect for what we wanted. It hasn't shown up. It hasn't shown up, Omnivale. The last comment I've got from you is it's not common to break bones anyway. If you see a kid and a grandpa on a road, what do you hit? Neither of them. Neither of them, ideally. You don't hit any of them. What, you try and swerve around them? You don't... You try and swerve around them. You don't hit any of them. What? You hit both. Well, of course you do, Burger, because you're Burger. But every animal has a purpose. If we didn't have snakes, we'd have a rat problem. Every animal has sort of purpose in the food chain. It's really weird, but it is true. Every animal has purpose. If we didn't have rats, we would have a... You hit the brakes, yeah. Yeah, yeah, and what was I going to say? Could be a useless tadpole, but it wouldn't be a tadpole on a road. On a road, it wouldn't be a tadpole because a tadpole would be in water. Tadpoles can't survive out of water. So, the logic to the thing is... It's like a strip mining. Sorry, I'm gonna block. My nose is blocked. Yeah, you can't hit a tadpole, Omnivale, because technically a tadpole can't survive out of water anyway. I want to subscribe to you. Oh, thank you. We're aiming to hit 6,000 subscribers by what? Soon. We're going to hit it within the next month. As it stands, we are 260. We're 257 away. We're 57 at the moment away from hitting 5,800, which is the goal that we want to hit, but roughly by the end of this month. But I've got a nice guess. I think we could do it. It's just a hypothetical situation. Well, I'm saying on a hypothetical standard. I'm saying on a hypothetical standard. Why a tadpole in there? Yeah. When will you live again? Probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. I try and stream every day, but then sometimes I don't do every day. But sometimes I am busy, so I spent all of today clearing through documents that I don't want anymore. And a lot of them are just old college stuff that I don't actually need anymore. You wrote another short story. I started writing a story for a competition. Competition yesterday. Amazon do a novel writing competition every year between May and June. So if you self-publish your book in June, if you self-publish your Amazon book between May and June, it automatically gets added. I write books. If you self-publish your book between June and August, between the start of June and the end of August, you automatically get added into this contest. If you tag your book a certain way, you get added into this contest. So I'm writing a book for a contest. Yeah, I write books. If you look at Nightbot and the live stream, Nightbot has links to the book writings to the books. Oh, sorry guys, my nose is blocked. Me too. Yeah, I'm oh, cool. Yeah, so I'm trying to enter, but I'm drawing. Cool. I'm trying to enter a competition, so I'm writing a book for a competition. I can tell you guys the name. It's going to be called The Doll Maker. It's going to be called The Doll Maker. And I have to have it finished, and I have to have it finished, edited by the end of August. Ready to be published by the end of August, so it gets in this competition. I've just noticed a bit more coal up here. It's not publishing yet, because obviously I've only just started planning it. Obviously, ironically, I came up with a story last year. I'm trying not to sneeze because my mum is sleeping. Yeah. Oh, I've got my hay fevers playing up. Joe, that's ironic. That's ironic, Omnivel, because I generally call it DOP. The Fourth Dawn of Planets book. That's ironic. That's ironic because I generally call it DOP. Where's the stairs? Oh, here. That's generally what I call it. I generally DOP 1, DOP 2, DOP 3. My notes is actually just called DOP notes. My book notes is actually just called, for that story, it's just called DOP because Dawn of Planets. But I'm not stalling. I'm not stalling it. Technically, book 4 is finished. Book 4 has been finished for over a year. I'm just Book 4 has been finished. What genre are your books? Science fiction. I do whatever, Burger. So I've wrote... Yeah. I've wrote science fiction. Science fiction. The Dawn of Planet stuff is science fiction and fantasy. Archipelago is dystopian. Archipelago is dystopian. Well, no, Archipelago is dystopian and is a crime dystopia. And the one I'm writing at the moment is technically a crime horror. It's a crime horror. The one I'm writing at the moment for a competition is going to be crime horror. So yeah, it makes sense to abbreviate it, yeah, because that's the only one I abbreviate. That's the only one that actually has an abbreviation, because is it normal for a cat licking a toe? Depends what type of cat it is, probably. I don't know. I don't have a cat, so I wouldn't know. I'm gonna sneeze. That's not as many as I thought. I haven't wrote that many. I've wrote Archipelago, The Witch Siglis, The Attack from Space. I'm gonna sneeze a minute. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Yeah, I've I sneezed before you. Yeah, I know I'm going to sneeze, so my hay fever's been played up a little bit. But going on to that point, I've wrote Archipelago. And then tied into the Dawn of Planets series. Tied into the Dawn of Planets series are The Witches of Glees, The Attack from Space, Vengeance, and The Gathering Storm. W Minecraft, hello commenter 36, welcome to the stream. But yeah, Burger, I've only wrote 5 books. 5? Technically 6. I wrote 5 books, technically 6, because Dawn of Planets 1's War is technically finished. I just haven't had the chance to write it. I just haven't had the chance to do the second draft yet. Well, how do you have the original version of Minecraft? It's simple. I bought it when it was available. I bought this in 2017 when it was before. I bought this version in 2017. When it is written Omnivel, the first draft is finished. The second draft isn't. If you know how when you read a book, when you read a book, you don't realise that every book ever written has probably had 2 or 3 drafts. Has been rewritten 3 or 4 times to be the best book possible. Each book, sometimes you have people that write it out just once. I did that with The Attack from Space. I only wrote it out. I had multiple attempts to write it over the years, and then I wrote a definitive one. But with One's War, Dawn of Planets One's War is literally 70. Draft 1 is literally 70,000 words. I'd have to read books. Cool. Yeah, Dawn of Planets One's War is literally 70,000 words. So it's more. Dawn of Planets One's War is literally 70,000. How thick are the books? Wow. The Attack from Space is about as thick as my hand. The Attack from Space is just a little bit less thicker than my finger. Dawn of Planets Vengeance is, I don't know, just a little bit thicker than my hand. Dawn of Planets The Gathering Storm is actually the same as The Attack from Space. It's pretty much the Dawn of Planets The Gathering Storm is pretty much the same as The Attack from Space. It has just a similar amount of pages. Well, yeah, I couldn't think of anything to measure. What? Fine, I'll just say the diameter of the book. The book's 5 by 8 inches. That's the worst way to. Well, it's not. The book isn't. The books aren't thick. The Gathering Storm might be quite thick. The Gathering Storm might be quite. No. The size of the book itself. The actual thing of the book, everybody, is the book is 8 inches high, 5 inches wide. That's not the size of the cover. 5 by 8 is the size of the book. So give a shout out to your name. Give a shout out to your cousin. Ebony? What? Well, shout out to her. No idea who she is. I can't see how Deceptor's going to twist that one. Oh, I just sneezed and hit my phone. Jesus. Yeah, hello Decepted, welcome to the stream. Decepted, is this a weird analogy, Decepted? If you're still here, comments pineapple if you're still here, Decepted. No, Decepted is not black. But Decepted likes to comment weird things and twist people's words. Right, yeah, it is. It's a name. Whatever. That's not the case. You don't feel scared when you play Minecraft alone. Omnivale, that's not the case. Ebony is a style of wood which is it's a black wood type, but it's not a black name. There's no such thing as black or white names anymore. In fact, I don't think there ever has been something like that. Normally names are told by where you're from. So in America you might be called Benjamin, Parker, Jackson, because those are more American style names. If you're born in the UK, you're more likely to call David, Jonathan, Joseph, for example, Edward. Those are more British names, or English names. You might be called, I don't know, David if you're Scottish, David if you're Welsh. Jacques, Jacques is Jack is English. Jacques is French. I think normally I'm just saying names are more from cultural languages rather than ethnics, if you get what I mean. Oh god, I can't stop sneezing. Yeah, if Decepted's still here, is this the worst way to describe my book? I got asked how thick my book is, and I said it's about as thick as my hand. It's about as thick as my finger. Like, how's that a worst analogy I could have made? No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do that. I'm not saying you shouldn't do that. I said it's more of the concept of naming is more from the country you're from. Actually, if people move countries, the names are more from where they're from. It's quite an interesting concept. So if someone moves say to the UK, and they have a children there, they often choose a name from their homeland. If you get what I mean. Yeah, what was I going to say? What's my slave name? Since when was... Why is slavery being brought into this now? If I see a snake in the house, what will you do? Scream, because I've got a phobia of snakes. I don't know. Probably my own name. I don't know. But slavery's been banned. But slavery's been banned in the UK since 1771. So I wouldn't have a slave name. The slavery got banned in the UK in 1771. Slavery has been banned for 254 years. What does skibidi mean? I have absolutely no fucking clue. Hello, Skipper the Siltwing. Welcome to the stream. Do 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 do. But yeah. Right, I'm just going to put my controller down a minute. Hello, End. Welcome to the stream. Do 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 do. Na 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 na. I don't know where I am. Alright, but what about the 5-year-olds picking pods in Ethiopia or whatever? What are you talking about, Ethiopia? Why have you brought in... You said the F word. Yeah, I did. I did say the F word. I built an apartment in Minecraft. Cool. Hello, Super Boris Wardemaya. Welcome to the stream. Yes, I did say the F word. But it's because you should only be on YouTube if you're over the age of 13 by the terms of services. So, terms and services of YouTube. So I will swear in streams because at 13 years old, everyone should be able to handle swear words. And I will not blacklist swear words on these streams because there's no point. You're 7? Yeah, if you actually are 7, you should not be on YouTube. If you're 7, you shouldn't be on YouTube. That's a little bit too young to be on YouTube. Why not? Because that's against the terms of services. YouTube can't be regulated. YouTube can't be regulated by traditional TV. Traditional TV, like children's TV shows you see on actual TV channels, they are regulated to what children of certain ages can see. YouTube have no regulations because YouTube's not a legitimate TV channel. So YouTube cannot be regulated. So children can watch whatever they want on YouTube, whether it's for their age group or not, which is why there's regulations on YouTube. Yeah, I mean true, but technically on a legal standard it's 13 and over. So it's 30 on a legal document. You've got to be 13. But yeah, which is why I don't ban swear words on these streams, because technically you're in the wrong if you're watching it under the age of 13. I'm not in the wrong. It's not the streamer has the right to upload whatever they want. It's the people that shouldn't be watching it that are in the wrong, because why are they watching? They're watching content that they shouldn't be watching on a platform they shouldn't be watching. So yeah. So that's just a thing. I don't get it. Well, it's one of those. It's one of those. I don't get how parents can be that negligent to let children watch stuff that they shouldn't. But I don't get it. I've never understood it, and it's also as well. Random emojis. It's one of those as well. I've never understood how parents have gone so negligent now to just to go, oh yeah, YouTube's for kids. It isn't. I used to watch shorts. Yeah, I'm not saying that as a thing. I'm saying, but I was you said a swear word. I'm like, I did, yeah. That's a very good point, Omnivale. That's a very good point. So young children shouldn't be watching YouTube when they were uploading that stuff. That's a really good point. I totally forgot about them doing that. That's a great example, to be honest. That's a really good example of why young children shouldn't be on YouTube. Yeah, do you know what that is? What's so that mean? What? I don't get what you're talking about. What's so that mean? What? Oh, what? It's backwards. What does that mean? Yeah, you don't want to know, but this is why young children. This is why YouTube's 13. Lena K. I can't say your name. Lena K. This is why YouTube's not for people under the age of 13 by law. ISIS are a terrorist organisation, and in 2015 to 2019, they used to upload videos of them beheading captured hostages. Yeah, they used to upload scary videos of them actually killing actual people to YouTube, which is why YouTube says you shouldn't be on it under the age of 13, because they can't regulate what goes up on it. They can take down the bad video, but they can't turn around and stop it straight away. Yeah. So yeah, that's why YouTube's for 13 years old and up, because young children shouldn't see that stuff. That's why. And that proves you're 7, because everybody that's actually the correct age to use YouTube would know what that is. Would know what they are, because they were very big. From 2010 to 2019, 2020, they were something that's literally the whole world spoke about for a decade. You actually built the Isabel apartment? Cool. Yeah. There we go. You timed out the 7-year-old. Yeah. How can I accept it? But yeah, if you're 7 years old, why are you on YouTube? That's just parental negligence. That's somebody that can't be bothered to do their job properly. No offense to if they're still in the stream, but you shouldn't be on YouTube if you're 7 years old. It's a safety concern. I don't get it. I just don't get why parents are like, oh yeah, you kids, you can come and watch this site which is very that has terrorist beheadings on. Don't worry, it's fine. It's not real. Except those terrorist beheading videos, they are real. Don't get it. Don't get it to this day. And I think that guy's just unsubscribed. Wow. 100% they've unsubscribed, but because of Decepted, but I'm not fussed, because you shouldn't be on YouTube if you're 7 years old. But Omnivale actually said a real good point. That's the reason why young children shouldn't be on YouTube. I wouldn't even know how to do that, Decepted. And why would I anyway? All life has value. Anyway. Let's crack on with the stream. Hello, Muzan. Welcome to the stream. What we're going to quickly do... Let's just put a bit of... Let's just get rid of this dirt. We'll get rid of this dirt by... And when they're wrong, they stop watching people telling them they're doing something bad, and they continue on scrolling until they get traumatized. Decepted, you can time another one out. You shouldn't be on YouTube at 9 years old. I just don't get it. It's like kids want to get traumatized now. You're 69. Decepted is generally 69. I'm going to genuinely crash out. Why shouldn't be on Omnivale? Do you want to say the same Omnivale? Do you want to say the same point you made just now? It's every stream. Yeah, it's every stream we have people that are just like 5, 7. Bro's channel is older than him. Same age. I created my channel in 2016. Say the same question, because that's why you shouldn't be on YouTube under the age of 13. Yeah, you don't want to know who they are, and basically this is why YouTube's 13, Muzan, because they used to upload really nasty videos to YouTube, and basically, yeah. You don't want to know who they are, but they're a terrorist organisation that used to upload beheadings to YouTube, as in real life beheadings. And that's why YouTube's 13 years and up, because you don't want, young children shouldn't see that. Young children shouldn't see that, and which is why YouTube's terms of services are 13 years and up. So technically, having an account under that is in breach of the law. So yeah, the point Omnivale made about ISIS is a very strong one about why you shouldn't be on YouTube under that, and because young children might be traumatized by some of the shit they see, or you pose the risk, or in the other case, Omnivale, which when you mentioned traumatizing, you pose the risk as well where they become desensitized by it. That's crazy. That's why YouTube's not for anybody under the age of 13, because you can't regulate YouTube. YouTube's not a TV channel. YouTube is not a TV channel. You cannot regulate it. So they can take this bad video down, but they can't scrub it off the internet. TV, they can't scrub it off the internet because technically YouTube is not a genuine TV channel. It can't be regulated by Ofcom or whatever the American equivalent of Ofcom is, or any of the countries' Ofcoms. Yeah. So that's why YouTube have those regulations. Oh. I'll be back in a minute. I'm back. Here we go. Yeah. I'm back. Yep. There we go. So what a Joe Decepted. Jesus Christ. How old was I when I realised that I exist? I have no idea. I have no idea. Wow. I have absolutely no idea, Decepted. How old was Decepted when he realised he existed? Knowing Decepted probably about 5 minutes ago. Joking. Well, you probably become self-conscious. You probably become conscious of yourself when you're like 3 or 4. When you're like a toddler, you don't really know anything. You don't know what you are. You become probably as a teenager actually. You're fully conscious of who you are when you're in your early teens. I don't know, Decepted. Stop flicking my knife. It's not. It's a pen. It's a biro pen that I have on my desk because I'm after I end this stream later on, I'm probably going to go through and write some notes up for a novel I'm going to work on for a competition. Mine, as in my. Right, so 300 of you have watched this stream. We are about to cross. We are close to crossing. We are close to crossing 113,000 views for this year. Oh, I thought you were going to say struggle Decepted. Thank you, Mario. What? That's really kind of you. But all I was singing was wah wah wah. It's not a good song. Right. There we go. So, thank you to the people who subscribed today. We are 53 subscribers off hitting 5,800. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Ladies and gentlemen, say wow, 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 wow. Anyway, right. We're literally almost at 400 views, everybody, but we are 53 subscribers off hitting 5,800. Hi, I knew. Welcome, welcome, Joshua Mitchum. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's fine. You're new. You're so cool. Thank you. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Yeah, welcome, Joshua Mitchum. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so I got some dirt left on me, so there you go, perfect. Splendid. Now that'll turn to grass. Yes, I am British. So what was I going to say? But we are literally 53 subscribers off hitting the great number, 5,800. We're 253 off hitting 6,000 subscribers, which we hit that. If the day we hit that, that will be one of the greatest days. Hitting that will be the gateway to hitting 6, 7, 8, 9, 10k. Yes, I am British. Ooh. Yeah, so fantastic. I wish you had 100 million subs in the future. I wish I had 100 million subs, but the chances of me getting 100 million subs is like the equivalent of falling off. The equivalent of me hitting 100 million subs is like the equivalent of me falling off a cliff. I'm probably more likely to fall off a cliff. I'm probably more likely to fall off a cliff. I'm probably more likely, to fall off a side of a cliff. Oh god, this was a shooting. Where? This is a shooting. Eggs. Mr. Chicken, do you lay a little egg for me? Chicken, lay a little egg for me. No, he's not gonna. Ba bum ba ba woo wah 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 wah. What do you mean by this was a shooting? Yeah, what is my name? Calamity Joe. That is the channel name. That is my name. Ooh, I've got a really sore throat, everybody. So that this stream won't be long today because I've got quite a sore throat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. La la. We're all sitting on the yellow we all live in the yellow submarine. We didn't like the colour, so we painted it green. We all live in the green submarine. Do you have a Discord server? Of course I do. It's been promoted in the it's been promoted in the stream every day for 3 months. What am I thinking? We all live in the green submarine. We didn't like the colour, so we painted it red. We all live in the red submarine. Unfortunately, the red wasn't waterproof, so now we're all dead. We all live in the dead submarine. The dead submarine. The dead submarine. We all live in the dead submarine. The dead submarine. The dead submarine. We all live in the dead submarine. Why is there so many poles decepted? There we go. Anyway, perfect. Decepted. Got an idea. I have no idea what I was going to say. I just thought I'd say decepted idea. In fact, we had someone broke a record yesterday. Decepted. We honestly had someone break a record yesterday. It was the shortest time in the Discord server. Somebody joined and left within 8 minutes. I'm like, bloody hell. Couldn't find your Discord server. Yeah, you got to click the link. You got to click the Discord link. It's my Discord server. I'm not that popular, Maril. I'm not that popular that it comes up in search. If you look at Nightbot, Nightbot has a link that says. If you look at Nightbot has a just above your comment. Nightbot has a link to it. We're going on a trip to my favourite rocket ship. I just missed. How did I do that? We're going on a trip on the we're going on a trip on Deceptive's favourite ship. Why can't I jump high enough? That's so weird. I just fell off without pressing anything. I'm trying to get to the roof a minute and it's a bit weird why I can't seem to get to the roof. That's better. So jump, 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 horse, jump, jump, jump. There we go. The funny thing is you could never, for a long time you could get to every single building here bar that. But now because we built this film studio, we can get to that building. So pardon me guys, I've just burped. I just pressed jump and we didn't jump. I just pressed jump and it didn't jump. I pressed the button and it didn't do anything. That's so weird. Anyway, let's go through here. We're going to jump, we're going to go into this place here and we're going to jump into there. Fantastic. We're just going to stay in there for 2 seconds. Hello, Rayansh Singh. Welcome to the stream. Anyway, let's just leave this place. We're just in a museum exhibit. I have built my old Minecraft house in a exhibit. I'm gonna sneeze. I knew that one was coming. But welcome to the stream. There we go. Yeah. So everybody, we are, as it stands at the moment, guys, we are 53 subscribers away from hitting 5,800. If we hit that by the end of the month, we'll do a special stream. Right. Fantastic. I think we are going to hit 5,800 by the end of this month. We might be able to, because of how we're doing it at the moment, we might be able to hit 5,900 this month. So the crack to 6,000 might be done by July, which that would be fantastic. If we could potentially, if we could do that by the end of July, that would be really good. I just got to quickly go to the toilet, guys. I'll be back in a minute. Hello, Omniville. Sorry, I mean, no, not that I'm aware of. Literally, I was only gone a minute, everybody. Sorry, I went to the toilet a minute. I was gone for like, you know, half a minute, 30 seconds at minimum. I was gone for like, I don't know, 30 seconds. You want to get married? Cool. There we go. So, right, what we're gonna do is think of something to build. This stream isn't going to be long today because I've got quite a sore throat. I like your profile pic. Thank you. Don't say anything about ISIS. No, it was brought up earlier on, Meryl. It was brought up earlier on about why young children shouldn't be on YouTube. Why young people... We had someone on the stream that was... We had two people on the... two people on the stream were 7 and 9, and I basically mentioned about how YouTube is the people 13 years and up, and is 12 young? A little bit. It's not 13. It's not as bad as 7 and 9. I don't like there's people 7 and 9 watching these streams. I don't like the fact that there's someone that's younger than my channel. I don't like that there's someone young. I don't like there's someone watching my stream that is younger than the channel itself. Well, if you're 7 years old, you were born in 2018. My channel was 2 years old at that point. I don't like that we had someone in the stream watching that was 7 years old. I don't like there's someone watching the channel that's 16 years younger than me. But I don't like that. I don't like that. And in fact, you shouldn't be on YouTube if you're that age. That's how my 4-year-old cousin watched you. I was thinking, like, I know that guy. I didn't know that your cousin was your 4-year-old cousin was watching my YouTube channel. Yeah, I don't agree with that one. I gotta be honest, Concordastic Aviator. I gotta be honest, I don't agree with that one at all. Hello, Shattered GT, welcome. I don't agree with that one at all, Concordastic Aviator, because I am very famously anti-PC. I will swear on these streams. It does keep getting worse. I just don't get it. Some parents need to pull their fingers out their ass and say, no, you're not having an account, you're not watching that. But they don't. Why? Why is that? Don't agree with what? We timed out. We banned 2 people from. Thank you, Shatter GT. We banned 2 people earlier on in the stream for being really young, because they shouldn't be watching this channel if at the age they are. We had someone that was 7 years old. They are 2 years younger than my YouTube channel itself. So that means that they were born 2 years they would have been born in 2018 if they're 7. They shouldn't be on YouTube at that age. So Decepted and me decided to ban them, because you shouldn't be on YouTube at that age, because that's far too young. So we banned them. So it means that they can't comment. So they can't, obviously, because if they can't comment, no one else can see their comments. So it's more of a protective measure. If you ban someone, they can still watch your streams, but they can't comment, and obviously they can't comment on. I'm going to sleep. I'll see you later. Okay, good night, Mario. Thank you for joining the live stream, and I'll see you in the next stream. What was I going to say? But yeah, I don't think you should be on YouTube at 7 years old. Like, when I was younger, you watched normal TV. You watched children's TV shows, which that's what I was watching when I was 7 years old. But you've got to think, I was 7 in 2009. Nobody really knew what YouTube was in 2009. Yeah. Anyway, guys, we're almost at 500 views on this stream, so let's go for it. 500 views. Let's go for it and see if we can hit 500 views on this stream. We're at 448. We're at 448 in the last, in an hour and 41 minutes. So we're gonna see if we can hit. We're gonna see if we can hit 500 views because we're 50 away. It'd be wrong not to try. Well, it wouldn't be wrong, but you know, might as well. We might as well try, you know. Apologies, guys. I just had to blow my nose because my nose has been a bit. My hay fever has been affecting me. Hello, Pixel Gamer 54. Well, sorry, 534. Sorry, I didn't see the 3. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I just had to go AFK because my nose has been. My hay fever has affected me a bit. But we're back now. So, as I said, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we are live on Legacy Console Edition of Minecraft, Legacy Console Edition. Why are people in my Discord server so weird? Someone's just made a joke about sending a pipe bomb to me. That's wrong. How offensive do you have to be to do that? That's fucked up. Ooh. Guys, we're almost at 500 views on this. We're almost at 500 views on this stream. Shall we see if we can hit 500? We've got 45 to go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Charcoal. Is that going to be useful for anything? Why are they just... This is just... Oh, I can't. I give up. Anyway, hello guys. Hello to the people who are on the stream right now. Welcome. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do do do. What you've missed is you haven't missed much. What you've missed is a 7 and a 9-year-old turning up and asking us why YouTube's for 13 people only, for 13 years and up. Only up for people 13 years and up. You haven't missed much. I've literally had to keep going AFK because I've got a sore throat and my nose is blocking up. But we are back. We are trying to stream. How are you, Shattered GT? There might be a slight dip in streams, guys. There might be a slight dip. Boy, I'm glad I'm 14. Yeah, but then that's a legal age to be on YouTube. But why would you be on YouTube at 7 years old? I'm good. What about you? I'm all right. I'm feeling a bit rough at the moment, but I'll survive. What was I going to say? I just said, oh, thank you, Co-op. That's is it Coop or Co-op? Because in the UK we got shops that's spelt Coop, but they're called Co-op. But thank you for subscribing. We are 50, so it's Coop. So is it Coop or Co-op? In the UK we got a shop that's spelt Coop, exactly like that. So I couldn't tell if it's short for Cooper. Oh, so it's Coop. Okay, Coop. Sorry, in the UK we've got a shop that's spelt exactly like that with no abbreviation, but it's called Co-op. It's a nice shop. It's just very expensive. But yeah, talking of that, generally, I play Bedrock Edition. I know this is going to be famous. I don't hate Bedrock Edition. I just don't like the lag on the Switch Edition. My laptop runs Bedrock quite well. My laptop runs it quite well. I just can't play laptop version because I can't remember the buttons. But if we're talking about this though for a moment, guys, how old were you guys when I created my channel? How old were you guys when I created my YouTube channel? So I created my YouTube channel in 2016. Only because I'm broke and can't buy Java. Well, yeah, Java's only for a certain amount of versions. How old were you guys when I created this channel? So I created this channel in 2016. We have a co-op here, which is in the US. Oh, yeah. I didn't know that they had stores in the US, because that's more of a British shop. Co-op is more of a British shop. But I was going to say, how old were you guys when I created this channel? So I created this channel in 2016. Because I had someone earlier on that joined the stream and they were younger than my channel. So how old were all of you guys when I created this channel? So this channel was created in 2016. How old were you guys in 2016? You were 6. Yeah. Anyone else? 6. It's like a food store. Yeah, that's what it is in the UK. If I did my maths correctly, well, 9 years ago, no, 9 years ago, no, hold on, 9 years ago, if you're 4, if you're 14, you can't have been 14 9 years ago, if 4 9 years ago, you'd have been 15, no, you'd have been 7, you'd have been 7 if you're 14 now. Yeah, so going on. So this person that joined the stream was born 2 years afterwards. A cattle feed store, yeah. 2011. Oh, yeah. So you were 14. So you were 5 in 2016 then. You were 5. Yeah, you were 5. You'd been 5 in 2016, yeah. Going on to that point, the point I was making, guys. We had a person in my stream earlier on, born in 2018. Literally, that means that they were that means that they weren't born when I created my channel. In fact, I already had 600 subs by the time they created that channel. That's nostalgia. Oh, thank you. I love this version. I could play this version all the time. In fact, we just hit 5,000 hours on it. We've hit I played 2,000 hours on the. I played 2,000 hours on the Wii U edition. I played 2,000 hours on the Wii U edition, 5,000 hours on Minecraft Legacy Console Edition. So, no, this is Legacy Console Edition. This is 4J Studios' Minecraft, old Minecraft, true Minecraft, like nostalgic Minecraft. Thank you to the person who subscribed, by the way. We're 52 subscribers away from our goal for the end of this month, which is fantastic that we're close. But it's not Bedrock. This is closer related to Java. They are actually no Shatter GT. Legacy Console Edition's got more similarity with Java. Legacy's got the real Minecraft. Yeah, Legacy's got more similarity with Java than Bedrock. Which is why no redstone. Which is why all my redstone would break on. So if you have Legacy Console Edition, all your redstone breaks when you move to Bedrock. If you move it to Java, it won't break, because Legacy or Java redstone works in Legacy. All Java stuff works in Legacy. Which one of the Legacy editions? Well, it depends. I don't play realms. I only play one person's realm. I only play Deceptive's realm. Right, going on to the point. I forgot the point I was making now. I've played them all, bar PS3 edition, but Xbox One edition's good. Legacy, PS4 edition's good as well. PS4 edition's the best because it's the best on a technicality. PS4 edition's got extra updates because they refuse to be part of Bedrock edition. PS4 and Xbox One had larger worlds, but Nintendo Switch was the best. I'm saying Nintendo Switch edition because I own this one and I'm playing it now. But this was the best handheld. you basically had Legacy Console Edition on a handheld device that didn't have that you could play this anywhere. So I've played this on the beach before. I've generally played this Minecraft version sat on the beach with no shirt off, even though I'm over with a shirt off, even though I'm £200 and over. So yeah, Xbox 360 edition's good, but it could barely run towards the end. 0.110. Actually, I'm not 0.110. I'm gonna eat and then play Fork. Cool. I'm not 0.110. I'm actually 5 kg under that. I'm not that heavy. Edition for the best in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. I agree on Xbox 360 because it's the first version, but of all the Legacy Console Edition versions, I prefer Nintendo Switch Edition. Play. I have to go now. I'll see you later. Goodbye, Omnivale. Thank you for joining the live stream, and I'll see you in the next one. I mean, this stream isn't going to last much longer because I've got quite a sore throat, so I don't want to ruin my throat, and then I don't want to ruin my throat. I don't want to really hurt my throat, and then I don't want to really hurt my throat, and then, you know, not be able to stream for a week. So I had a glass of water earlier on and it absolutely killed my throat. Anyway guys, so yeah, this stream's probably going to be on for another 10 minutes. Well, we'll take it to 2 hours. Yeah, so what do you guys think? We're almost at 500 views as well, so that's incredible. Bottle of water. Basically, what's my favourite thing about Bedrock? Ooh, Deep Dark Cities. I really liked the aesthetic of the Deep Dark City, but I could never find one on survival on survival Bedrock. I could never find one. Oh, pardon me. Sorry, I just burped. What was I going to say to you guys? Basically, Coop. We don't actually say bottle of water. We don't actually say that. It's just that Americans have misheard British people saying it. I found one on my friend's realm, and it was literally a few hundred blocks. It was literally like 200, 300 blocks away from spawn. We don't actually say bottle of water. Bottle of water. It's basically an American. The thing comes from an American misheard a British person because he couldn't make out the accent. A British person couldn't make out the American person couldn't make out the British accent. So when they said bottle of water, he heard bottle of water because he couldn't make out the other words. I don't have Chunk Base and One Finder because this is Legacy Console Edition. I am going to end this stream now, guys, because I've literally got a sore throat. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.